WFMV, locally owned and operated since its beginning in 1994, providing programming that raises awareness, funds, and solutions for issues facing our community. In 2015, lifestyles of many WFMV listeners were changed by a catastrophic flood on October 4th.
Lieutenant Governor Henry McMaster.
Yeah, this is a tough one. We've had some people die.
Senator Joe Lowry.
And I mean, literally, it was sort of like chasing your tail in a circle for a while because you were still trying to determine what was upstream.
Jamal, we're on the line right now with Principal Lemon, who of course is the principal of LR.
Of course, I think this event statewide caught a lot of us by surprise. And I've just been thankful for the outpouring of love and support that I've seen in our Lower Richland community.
WFMV responded with 24 hours of on-air information and later teamed up with the community to raise $23,000 to help. WFMV helped families with food during the holidays through its Adopt a Family campaign, feeding more than 200 families. During the Christmas season, WFMV organized a toy drive that produced over $4,000 worth of items for 100 of the area's underprivileged youth. This allowed WFMV to bring joy to children from the Department of Social Services. In response to recent economic issues from January to December, WFMV produced its own PSAs to help people live informed lives, from tax tips to the celebration of local African American icons and the removal of the Confederate flag from the State House grounds.
The flag is coming down! The flag is coming down! The flag is coming down. You can hear the tears.
WFMV donated hours of airtime for empowering PSAs and community events. WFMV is small but heavily engaged in helping listeners live better lives. Its on-air personalities, sales team, and management staff work year-round to service its community. In 2014, WFMV retired its 20-year in-house produced I-95 and began to air a co-produced show with the sister station, WGCV AM, The Sunday Urban Scene. The Sunday Urban Scene had a number of call-in shows to discuss the large number of tragedies and other issues in our state, from the mass murder of the Charleston Nine to the removal of the Confederate flag. Dr. Lonnie Randolph, president of the South Carolina NAACP, Reverend Kenneth Spry, youth arbitrator for the Richland County Schools, and other various pastors and community leaders voiced their opinions and provided information. Heard weekday afternoons from 5 until 7 p.m. on the Jamal Bates Show, the question of the day utilizes an open line format that exposes themes and issues related to the nation, South Carolina, and the Columbia area.
It's the question of the day.
Do you agree or disagree with a new proposal in South Carolina that would implement the firing squad for execution? Let's go back to the phones. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the firing squad because if they murdered or killed or raped one of my family members, I would want to be on the firing squad.
WFMV keeps its listeners informed with news and weather, Monday through Friday, 6 until 10, during the Yolanda Adams Morning Show with Tony and Trey.
Lots of rain throughout the evening on yesterday as well. Look for some more today, so keep it locked in for details as the afternoon goes along.
Trey Taylor provides local, state, and national news.
Well, some local schools fare well in the NFL draft, and also Lexington Police looking for some people who were involved in some fraud over the weekend. We'll talk about that, plus some birthdays next on 95.3 FM and ColumbiaInspiration.com.
WFMV, Columbia's Inspiration Station.